Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So recently when I was out at Lidl supermarket I came across this bargain little toolkit, a Parkside toolkit in a practical tool bag. It's a 23-piece set. So if you're somebody who has just bought their first home and you need some tools to keep under the sink for small DIY jobs, or you're just getting into DIY or woodworking, this could be a nice interesting little kit for you. I had to pick it up. I already have all the tools in this kit, but I was really curious to see what it was like, especially at the price I paid. So here it is, the Parkside 23-piece toolkit in a practical tool bag. As I say, I've got loads of tools already. I didn't need to buy this, but I'm just curious to see what it's like, and I think there's going to be a lot of people out there that are curious to see. Maybe you've just bought your first flat or apartment, your first home, and you just need a few tools to keep all in one place for those odd jobs, hanging a picture on the wall, putting up a shelf, that kind of stuff. You just need a few tools. This is a very useful little kit, it seems. So I'm going to open it up and we'll take a look at what's inside. So it was a very cheap kit in my opinion, and starting off with the bag, I like the look of the bag. It's got the Parkside logo here, it's got a hand strap, and it's got some metal rings here. I'm presuming that is for a shoulder strap, so I'm guessing there's a shoulder strap in the bag somewhere too. And it feels quite well made. It's quite compact and small. It's got extra pockets on the front here, so it's got like main pockets, there's 3 of them. And then you've got these elasticated outer pockets as well, maybe for putting screws in, fixings, that sort of thing. So the bag doesn't just hold the tools in it, it's got space for extra stuff. So I think this has been quite well thought out. It's got a double zip on the top here, and at the back there's some more pockets. So you've got one here that's got a bit of Velcro on it, another one, another one, and another one. So there's another 4 pockets at the back. That's nice. The side, there's actually a pocket on the side. It's full at the moment, but it's hard to get in there, but there's a pocket on the side. Anyway, so it's got the handle here, Velcro again, that opens up. A lot of the times cheap tool bags just tend to be a big empty bag with no shape. This seems to be nice and compact and quite useful. Plenty of little pockets to get awkward items, keep them all together. Nice. So the zip feels good, double zip. There's a bit of like plastic there. I suppose that's from underneath where it was stitched. You could always remove that, so the quality control isn't 100%, but you can't really expect that for this price point. So the bag opens up, and as you can see, it's got some shape to it. It's quite rigid, so there's something inside here at the sides. There's like some plastic in here, I can feel it, to keep the bag nice and rigid. And as you can see, everything is in its place, all neat and tidy. We'll get the tools out one at a time and we'll take a closer look at them in a moment. As I say, everything's sort of got its place. The tape measures here all secure, and there's some pliers, so there's elastic band type things here, elastic straps holding things in place. There's like a central divider. It's really nice. Starting off with then, there is a utility knife. There is a screwdriver, nice rubberized handle on that, and you can add bits in there. So I'm assuming there's some bits as well. Yep, you've got some bits here. There's also a little adjustable screwdriver, and it's got the Parkside logo on it. Nice. There's some pliers, like snip wire cutting pliers. Nice size, quite big and useful. We've got some long nose pliers with the ability to cut wire as well. They feel quite, not massive, but not too small. Nice little size. And then we've got some like precision screwdrivers, and there's 5 of those. for doing some finer work. There is a Parkside tape measure here as well. 5 metre or 16 feet tape measure. It's got a button lock on it, and it's also got like a main push down lock, I think. Rubberized. It's got a lanyard on it, it's got a belt clip on it, so tape measure. You even get a hammer as well. So, not the sort of hammer I usually use, but a useful little hammer. It's got a nice flat end here, and then a finer end for starting off small nails. Can be used as like a general purpose little hammer. Looks more like a blacksmith's kind of hammer, but should do the job. There's also a spirit level in here, and this is all Parkside branded stuff, I think, apart from the utility knife. Oh no, that's branded too, that's Parkside too. So all Parkside branded, and then there's some instructions, and the shoulder strap is in here as well. And that is it. As I say, there's plenty of dividers in here, plenty of areas to put stuff, and the bag maintains its shape. It's nice and rigid, nice little compact bag. Great. If you're a maintenance guy, you work on flats, you want to store this in up on a shelf somewhere in case you need a tool just when you haven't got your tools on you. I can think of many uses for this. Whatever you can think of using this kit for, please share in the comments section, because I just love things like this. A really compact, well thought out little kit, really cheap to buy. The shoulder strap has even got like rubber on it as well, so that attaches onto these 2 rings here. Brilliant. So you've got a shoulder strap, you've got a carry handle, nice zip, and then you've got this nice selection of tools. So does it have everything that you need? Well, I don't think you could ever really have a tiny toolkit that's got everything that you might need, but in general I think it's pretty good. You've got your screwdriver with all the common bits, your little adjustable spanner, pliers, little spirit level, mini hammer. It's pretty good, I think. If you could complement this kit with like a compact drill, maybe a little combi drill, you'd be doing pretty good. I'm just trying to think of tools that are missing that could be good for this kit. I don't really think the precision screwdrivers are that useful for a kit like this, but everything else seems very useful. So now let's take a look at each individual item in more detail, nice close-up detail. So starting off with the bag, as you can see in here, loads of dividers, pockets, nice rigid bag. Zips are pretty good. There's 2 zips on here, so they meet in the middle, which is nice. You've got your shoulder strap, your Velcro hand strap. Really can't fault it, especially at this price point. You could always do with being a bit bigger, but it's very compact, so it has its benefits being so compact. Really convenient, lightweight, easy to store. So next up we've got this Parkside utility knife. So it's got rubberized grip on both sides of the handle, and you've got that Parkside logo there. Nice sort of painted metal. Looks quite good, metallic, glittery sort of paint. It's already got a blade in it, retractable, lightweight, simple little utility knife. So pretty good. So next up we've got the main screwdriver, nice chunky handle on it, rubberized, and it's got this end here where you can add the bits in. I've got a bit here out of the set to add that in. Nice quality bits, nice useful screwdriver. The screwdriver has these flat bits here, so it stops it rolling on a desk. Lovely rubbery grip. I've got a few Parkside screwdrivers like this already, and they're quite comfortable to use. And you can even hang it up here. There's a hole for hanging it on a nail. And here are all the bits, all the ones that you would expect. here is the tape measure, 5 metre or 16 feet. Rubbery grip, nice dark green. It's got the lanyard on it. I don't know why you'd want a lanyard on a tape measure. I always cut those off. It's got a belt clip. Nice looking tape measure. It has imperial and metric on here. So whatever you prefer. Pretty good. I like this little lock button here. You can just press that, lock the tape measure. That works well. Not much more to say about it really. It's a pretty standard tape measure. Useful size at 5 metres. Not too short, not too long. So now let's take a quick look at the spirit level. You can see the Parkside branding there. Nice dark green colours. It's just a basic spirit level, but it allows you to check vertically and horizontally, and you can hang it on a nail as well. You've got a hole there. Not much to say about the spirit level. Cheap and cheerful. Good if you need one and you haven't got your tools on you. So now moving on to the hammer. Not a bad little hammer. It's got a finer end here to get nails started off, and you've got your main end for whacking in nails or whatever. It's quite flat. Quite a nicely made little hammer as well. Plastic or fiberglass handle with a rubberized grip on it. It's not the sort of hammer where you can whack in huge nails, but if you don't have a hammer, this is very useful. Let's just quickly weigh the hammer. So in ounces, the hammer is 15.9, so it's about 16 ounces. Now onto the precision screwdrivers. Again, they've got the rubberized grips on there. You can hang each one, there's a hole, and this part twizzles, so you can set that in your palm and move them around nicely. Let's take a look at the ends. I don't think they're magnetised, but very fine ends, so good for very fine jobs, and there's not much else to say about them really. They've all got the Parkside branding on. Not bad little screwdrivers. This could come in real handy. It's got a little scale on here as well, I think in millimetres, 0 to 20 mil. I think that's in millimetres. Yeah, it moves really freely. Again, not much to say about it. Simple little basic tool. Onto the pliers. You've got two types. Let's look at them individually. Here are the sort of wire snipper type pliers. They look quite well made. As I say, not too big, not too small. If they were too big, they wouldn't fit in the carry case very well. But they're not small either. I've got quite big hands, but they're not too bad. Those jaws meet nicely in the middle. Nice comfortable grips. I've got nothing bad to say about them. Not a bad tool at all. Here are the long nose pliers. These are a little bit stiff, they need a bit of oil. But again, they're not too bad at all. Nice comfortable grip. A useful tool. Okay then, so that is about it for this video. So there it is, a bargain little set of tools. A nice convenient little bag of tools to stow away in a drawer, in a cupboard, and if you do the occasional little bit of DIY, you can get them out and use them. I think this is excellent value for money, this kit, and it's not just a cheap bag, it's quite well thought out. It's got lots of pockets, everything has been thought out in this. It's quite unique. I think it's a really good buy. So if you did find this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.